is Pippi Longstocking. It talks about a little girl who is very clever and unpredictable. For me, it is an interesting story, and if you guys want to know more about it, let's check this out.
First of all, I will talk about the book, the description of the book. The title is Pippi Longstocking and the author is Astrid Lindgren. This book has 11 chapters and this book has some illustration that illustrated by Lauren Child. Basically, Pippi Longstocking was written in Swedish but then translated into English by Tina Donnelly. This book was published by Penguin Group in New York in 1945. The next is intriguing timeline. So here I give some illustrations so that you can imagine how Pippi looks like, how the story is going. This story has 11 chapters as I said. Chapter 1 contains an introduction to Pippi's character, Pippi's family, the setting of the story, and several other characters such as Tommy and Annika. Here also explains the character of Pippi, how she looks, how she behaves, also how she acts. And in the next chapter tells the story of Pippi's strange hobby of being a forager. In the novel, it is called Thing Searcher. Annika and Tommy followed Pippi and ended up meeting a group of bullies who were bullying a child, and then Pippi stood for him. It explains how strong and brave Pippi was. The next chapter tells about how people in the village worried about Pippi who lived alone, so they decided to send Pippi to an orphanage. Several police officers picked Pippi to take her to the orphanage. However, Pippi's mischief only made the police confused and frustrated to chase after Pippi. The police finally get tired of Pippi's behavior and left Pippi alone. Chapter 4 tells a story of Annika and Tommy that took Pippi to school. The good teacher accepted Pippi and tested her with a few questions, but Pippi turned her into a joke. She showed disobedience. Chapter 5 tells the story of Pippi, Annika, and Tommy playing climbing fences and trees. There they found a beautiful hiding place. The next chapter tells of Pippi that watched the circus for the first time. However, instead of being a spectator, the naughty Pippi disturbed the circus performance, and instead she became the center of attention of the audience. She stole the stage. There Pippi showed his acrobatic skills. Next chapter tells about Pippi who got money from the circus. Then at night there was a group of robbers who wanted to take Pippi's money. However, the robbers were ridiculed by Pippi. She made the robber dance. The robbers were tired of dealing with Pippi, so they ran away. Chapter 9 tells about Pippi who was invited to a coffee ceremony or tea ceremony, and then there Pippi tried hard to maintain her manners. The last chapter is Pippi invited Annika and Tommy to her birthday party. There Pippi gave Annika and Tommy gifts. At night, Annika and Tommy were picked up at their parents' home. The next is impressive thing in the story. The most impressive thing about this novel in my opinion is Pippi's mischief. Pippi made everything boring into shocking, silly and funny because Pippi's behavior was unexpected, out of the box. Apart from that, another impressive thing is that Pippi has a monkey and a horse. The two animals are not animals that are usually kept. It makes me imagine that it will be fun to own and care for these animals. Also, the illustration of the book. It has a lot of illustrations which are so colorful and so cute and beautiful that can help the reader to imagine, to know how the story is going. Also, the language. The author chose easy language to understand. Criticism for the novel. I hardly find the flaws in this novel because this novel is just so good. But if I have to criticize, maybe the story should be delivered very tactically, very carefully to the children. Because Pippi's behavior, Pippi's choice of word, and Pippi's logic is not really understood by the children. Now the last part is that I found some values in this story. The first one is that in this world there are so many things that could be found. Small things or big things are both interesting. In this story, Pippi was being a thing searcher. Small or big things can be meaningful for Pippi. Also, loving yourself and not being ashamed of the physical condition that already given is one of the good side of living. In this story, Pippi has many freckles on her face, but Pippi always be proud to it. The next is that living alone doesn't always make life sad. There are many things in the world that can be entertainment. As I said, in the story, people are worried about Pippi who is living alone. But Pippi enjoyed living alone. She can do anything. She can be happy as the way she wants. And then the next is smile at people first. Don't wait people to do it first for you. In this story, Pippi always smile at people first. Well, the next part is really heartwarming. The difficult times are not the time when humans have to give up. Sometimes with some things, the times of trouble can become times of great joy. Yeah. Even though Pippi was almost being robbed, Pippi can turn it into something ridiculous and can make Pippi laugh. Also, being different or seeing things differently from others is not a shame. Pippi always be different. She wore a different pair of socks. She walks backwards. She doesn't like school. But who cares? Pippi is happy that way.
Yay, that's all about the book. Well, I want to add more about the novel. This novel, when connected to the current situation of the real life, is an inspiration for the people who cannot solve problems because of the strict existing rules. A person like Pippi inspires humans to solve the problems with an unexpected way which works in every situation. This can make people think that rules are made by human only and problems can be solved in any way. So that's all from me, guys. What do you think about it? And if you have any different thought about the novel, you can write in the comment section below and I will come again with a different story. So see you, bye bye.